Welcome to another edition of KA ZARR Spotlight of the Month.
Welcome to KA ZARR'S Spotlight of the Month TV show. Who will be this month's Spotlight entertainer? Sit back, enjoy, and tell a friend to watch KA ZARR'S Spotlight of the Month TV show.
I'm here today with a panel of local celebrity artists and entertainers and producers and writers and models. This particular segment, we're going to be focusing on the term being born for the stage. So I'd like to start off right now by introducing my first actress and model, Miss, is it Treya Bottrell?
Treya Bottrell.
See that? Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
I am a local actress. I'm also a book author. I'm also a model.
Welcome to the show, sir.
What's happening, KA ZARR?
Not much. So tell us, correct me. I know I didn't pronounce that correctly. So give me what you go for as far as how you represent your music.
Well, I'm a soul rap artist. Soul rap artist, poet, actor.
Okay.
You want me to explain?
Yeah, explain the difference between.
As a soul rap artist?
Yeah, all right, so you got your rap art. Yeah, just explain a little bit about it.
Okay, well, soul rap that was my little thing where I wanted to start my own genre. And I'm a man of God before anything, you know what I mean? So I wanted to differentiate, set myself apart from everybody else, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of people shy away from when they hear the word gospel artists, like more so people who are not as, who don't really embrace like a lot of religious music, as they would say. So I wanted to put myself in the category where everybody can relate. And I consider my music as like one of my favorite music artists of all time is David Ruffin. You know what I mean? And he's a soul singer because he sings from his soul, from the inside. So that's the way I display my talent as well, my God-given gift from the inside of me as I share my testimonies. I minister from my soul to your soul.
So thank you for being on the show, sir. Next entertainer, award-winning, independent artist, recording artist, writer, actress. I know there's some more to that, but you can go ahead and share it.
That's good.
Miss Lynn.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome to the show.
My name is Linda Whiting. My stage name is Miss Lynn, and I am a actress, singer, and songwriter. And I love what you just said about using what's inside of you, because that's the title of my song that I'll be performing later on. It was I recorded and released it last August of 2018, and I had my CD release party in October of 2018, and I'm super excited to share it with you guys today because I too believe that God puts everything that we need inside of us, and it's up to us to share that gift with the world.
Right.
It took me a minute to get there, right? Like, I was one of those ones that I just want to sing a pretty song, be on stage and be singing, but no, it's so much bigger than that. So I'm glad to be here today.
Woo, this next young lady. Let's see here. I don't know if I have enough paper. Writer, acting coach, promoter, theatrical stage producer, Miss Rosalind Gaines. Welcome to the show, ma'am. And I know I missed a lot, so go on and fill in the blanks. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
You kind of rounded it out well. Thank you so much, KA ZARR, for having me as a guest today. The name is Rosalind Gaines. I am the founder and artistic director for the Kuumba Ensemble Heritage House Community Theater, which is based in Baltimore, Maryland. On the spectrum of entertainment, I fall in all of those areas you just said, from film to stage productions. I'm a writer, an author, a ghostwriter also. There's a lot that I do to polish the skills of performers.
All right, well, thank you for being on the show, ma'am. Man, this young man here, hip-hop recording artist, just released an album yesterday.
Just yesterday, thanks.
Mr. Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee, yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Kevin Lee is my name, first and middle name, but my artist name, I just spell it KVNLEE. Like the rapper O.B. Trice once said, it's real name, no gimmicks. And, you know, I just like these two people said over here, you know, I create my music from the inside. I'm all about originality, and I feel like I got a message to put out. So, you know, that's what I'm doing regardless. You know, some people gonna like it, some may not, but it's all about, you know, getting my truth out there.
Yes.
Real business, real business.
Your truth is your truth.
Right.
You don't
Yes,
have-
sir.
So what does it mean to be born for the stage for you?
To be born for the stage, to me, means that it's something you're called to do. You know, it's something that for me, I feel like it was a God-given gift.
Okay.
And I feel like when God gives you a gift, no matter what you go through in life, you can't stray away from it.
Yeah.
He'll always make the provisions or put you in a position where that gift is going to give him the glory, some way, somehow. You know, I started out like that as well when I was younger. I was like 9, 8 years old writing raps and writing poetry. Matter of fact, my punishment, my mother used to take, I didn't get the regular punishment kids get their games taken and stuff like that. My mother would take all my paper, all my pencils and pens, and take all my raps out of my room and my notebooks, and I would be devastated.
Wow.
Devastated. So that was like my, you know, we always talk about that now. She was like, I always knew you was going to end up growing into this.
Just like he was saying, I think like being born for the stage, like he said, it's like a God-given talent.
Right.
And I feel that like everybody inside of them has something that, you know, they're blessed. For me and like these people, you know, they found their calling through entertainment, writing, and that's what I am. I'm a hip hop artist, but everybody has their calling, whether it's to create a business to help others or something like that. We all have that talent, and I feel like the saying born for the stage is like, you know, entering your realm of like what you have inside and taking that to the next level.
Right.
Awesome.
I just feel that, from my perspective, it's a combination of everything that has just been said, but you recognize very early that you have stories to tell, songs to sing. There's a message that needs to be transcended, and people around you can notice it very early in your social skill development, because you're usually the first one who's out there. You're watching people, you're imitating people, you're listening to foundation, whether it is on the radio, you're watching it on TV, because it speaks to you. And you want to look at that as, it's almost like steps. I see what they're doing. Now, how can I make that my own? That's my next step. And you start to build on that as you find your own way as an artist or a writer. And no matter how you look at it, born for the stage is foundation, no matter how you spin off in it.
That's bringing me to my next question, right? So we covered the foundation of what it means to be born for the stage. Now that we're born for the stage, we're on the stage. Now, what was the most important lesson as an artist, as an entertainer, that you have to learn, whether it be a good or bad lesson, that took you to the next level in your career? What's that for you?
That's a good question. That's a real good question. Me? Would you want to?
Go ahead.
Ladies first.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
Most important lesson for me was to understand your craft. Study your craft. You know what it is that you're supposed to do once you get that stage, whether it be a physical stage, whatever. Don't show up half-stepping. I made that mistake with a local filmmaker. I had this, I was in this film, and I had a few lines, and I was like, okay, it's a few lines. I got them. I know this. Got to set, and the camera came on, and for whatever reason, it was all gone. Nothing was there. I remembered it, but I didn't. And he had to pull me to the side. He had to pull me up. And he was like, you better, act like you know. So the bottom line is, because it was a small role, I took it lightly. But what I've learned is there are no small roles.
That's
Whether
right.
you have one line or 1,000 lines, you better show up and you better do the daggone thing. So yeah, that was my lesson learned the hard way.
That's real.
So I will never do that again. If it's one line, I'm gonna kill that one line. You better believe it.
That's
So,
real.
anyway.
I'm glad you went first though, because that's the same. That's the same for us artists. No, that's the same for us artists. You got to be a good steward over the platform and the opportunities God give you. Like what you said, no matter how small it is, as an artist, you can get discouraged if you go to a venue and it's like 5 people in there, and you're not realizing that God is using that small platform to perfect you before He take you to another level. You know, you got to be faithful in little before you become faithful in much. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was profound. I like that. I like that.
Back, the incredible Miss Lynn is going to do one of her numbers inside of me.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Miss Edie, I'm just calling to encourage you on your project. I wish all the best. I just want you to know that nobody is going to hold you back because God put this in you. So I don't want you to be discouraged.
Didn't know
I want to encourage you.
which way
And
to
go ahead and let God do
go.
what He's doing in your life.
Thank
because He put there His spirit for you, and can nobody take it away.
Everybody do their thing. I'm hoping, wishing, praying, saying time is short and I'm delaying. Yeah, I gotta stop waiting. I done wasted too much time. I gotta make a move, gotta get into a groove, gotta go get what's mine. Judgment so clouded, I can hardly see. So many voices telling me how to be. Would this thing ever become reality? Or is it just a foolish, silly little dream? Inside is everything I need. Inside, I didn't have to look nowhere. Oh no. People take advantage of the things that you don't know. You gotta pay attention, take time to learn and listen. If you don't, they'll take your soul. They'd rather see you fail than help you succeed. Open up your mind, take a look and find everything you need. I don't know which way to go. Telling me how to be. Yeah, yeah. It would never be. I spent all my life wondering which way to go. Would this dream ever become reality? Yes, my God said it can. I spent all my life wondering which way to go, yeah. I had this thing inside of me. I couldn't let it go. No, no. It's the air that I breathe.
It's the air that I breathe. It's the air that I breathe. Inside of me.
That was awesome. That actually spoke
we
to
say it,
a lot
right?
of what we want.
Inside of me.
So,
Everything I need. Thank you.
give her while you want to get yourself together and relax a little. Over the years, what I've learned, and I've been in entertainment in all kinds of fashions, right? Bodybuilding, I've been on dance television shows. I got spoofs. All kinds of things, right? And I've learned the one thing, you have to reinvent yourself. You cannot stay still.
Right, that's real. That's real business.
You have to do that.
That's real.
That's what I've learned, right? Now, for me, that means I started as an actor, right? I still act, but creating opportunities. People don't write about stuff they don't know about.
Right.
That's true.
You know, the blues, that's pain. But they pushing it on to other people. I ain't getting into no preaching session, but I'm trying to set y'all up for questions.
Yeah, speak from the soul.
But so I want you to tell me, your song represents reinventing, transitioning, right?
Yep.
So now she didn't put hers out there. Now it's time for some other people to just tell me what that means to you as far as transitions. You got to a certain point in your career. Some actors, some singers, they don't study. They say, oh, well, I have so many credits. I'm there, right? Yeah. I got actors that have been working with me on a lot of different projects. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to cast them for this one if I don't see that they can push past what's normal for them. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so let me just open it up and just throw what you have as far as what it took for you to go through to see that you needed a transition.
Yeah, so like we stated earlier, yesterday I dropped my EP called Phasing, and phasing is actually about transitioning in life and your perspective. And you know, these past couple months, you know, I'm a hip hop artist. I work part-time. I go to school as well. And so the whole concept about my project was about, I was at a point in life that I was kind of going through a rough time, juggling with everything, trying to figure out like how to manage my time and, you know, other personal things going on. But one of the things I felt like God was telling me, and like talking from friends and all that, is about perspective. Because, you know, everybody through this life is going to go through, you know, trials and tribulations. But if you're able to hold a positive mindset and, you know, remain positive through the storm, then that's only going to make you stronger. And so this whole concept about phasing is exactly that. And like this past year, you know, I've been an artist for a year, but a lot of people don't know. I spent a whole year before I even put my stuff out just working on my craft because I wanted to strengthen myself. And so now I'm at a point where I feel like I'm transitioning to that next point in my life as a young adult, as a hip hop artist, as a student, and I'm finally getting to that next level. And you know, throughout your life, you're gonna face growth, but that's what phasing is about.
Right.
Yeah.
Real
I
business.
like that.
Real business.
And on that note, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, his brother's going to be able to share what he just said with this new hot single, True Flex.
True Flex. Yeah, True Flex. Yeah.
Flex. We'll be right back.
I show up to show out, ain't nothing less. Gotta live each day as if it were the best. Gotta be the sun and shine daily. Be sure of yourself, no ifs and maybes. Humble as ever, I still like to stunt. Success is way better than putting on the front. It's authentic, no GMO. Like the stars, just GLO, just broke. A go-getter from the start. Hustling every hour, even when it turns dark. You gotta see what you can't see. Sure enough, after time, others will believe. I'm creating my lane, my hits are not the same. A blended generations intertwined in my brain. A young old soul like Michael from the Jackson 5. Looked in the mirror and then I started singing I love myself, let's you pimp a butterfly. A change in my eyes occurred, I realized you can have the world at your fingertips. The world's designed by your thoughts and that's really it. Settle down on words when you get the time. Your life will change for the better cause you start to shine. Phasing for the better cause I took the steps. Now I'm dropping gems, how to find your true flex. I show up to show out, ain't nothing less. Gotta live each day as if it were the best. Gotta be the sun and shine daily. Be sure of yourself, no ifs and maybes. Humble as ever, I still like to stunt. Success is way better than putting on the front. It's authentic, no GMO. Like the stars, just GLO, just go. The color of my skin bears weight. The world hates to see me shine and live divine. Still standing, fighting hate with love. Praying for my strength from the Lord above. A lot of my kin never got degrees. They didn't teach us with the Europeans. It's his story, but I never learned my own. Said I was from Africa, but then I learned about my home. The roots run deep in my blood. There's more to me than some shackles. We ain't get no love. I'm here searching for a purpose. Cause the world only says that I'm worthless. Took our leaders, political and entertainers. My peers now are zombie no-brainers. Until I found an artist my age, Kevin Lee. He's real life and his music resonates with me. I show up to show out, ain't nothing less. Gotta live each day as if it were the best. Gotta be the sun and shine daily. Be sure of yourself, no ifs and maybes. Humble as ever, I still like to stunt. Success is way better than putting on the front. It's authentic, no GMO. Like the stars, just GLO, just glow. Too many people are concerned about how others view them and fake it like they have it good when they don't. It's hard to struggle. That's what makes us human. Cop all the designer you want, that doesn't make you successful. We gotta build each other up, believe in one another, and most importantly, believe in ourselves. Once you do that, then you truly find the flex. Crazy.
Well, I just wanted to add, for people who are just starting out, you know, you have to believe in you. Right. You can't expect nobody else to believe in you if you don't believe in you. You know, you are your product. You know, God has implanted talent in each and every one of us. You have to go out and you have to explore to see what your talent is. He's gonna come back and ask you about those talents he gave. So most definitely, y'all rock.
Closing remarks. For one, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity, man.
Thank you.
For real, thank you for your golden heart, man. You always, ever since I've been connected with you, you always looking out for others, man. That's really the key to open so many doors, not just in society, man, but in the world, period, man, in the whole world. But like I had said, I mentioned earlier, God's grace, God's glory is just in this whole studio right now, everything we doing. I said it's funny how God works, and He's the author, the almighty author of everything. And sometimes you don't understand what God's doing, but if you trust Him, He'll bring everything together in perfect timing, and everything will be set up perfectly, just the way He wanted, because it's about His will and not ours. And when we learn to trust God and let Him work, man, the product, the outcome is going to be unexplainable, man. Unexplainable. And I just see all of us come from different walks of life, from different parts of the world. You know what I mean? But God has brought us all here today for a purpose that is bigger than us. And the Born for the Stage segment, personally, we talked about it earlier, but I think that God has given us all gifts to serve others. Our gifts are not for us, it's to bless others. And whatever we're doing in film, with the crew, your filming crew, and shout out to the filming crew, love y'all. Love y'all. Woo-hoo! Just everything that, being a film producer, being an actress, being a model, being an author, whatever you are, being an artist, every gift we had, God has molded us. And to a place to we put us on a platform to where it can make an impact for others.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's my final remarks. You know, trust God, trust in His timing, trust the process.
Right.
Never forsake small beginnings.
That's right.
It might look small now, it might not look like what you expect.
It's huge to a lot of people.
But keep on walking the path, keep being diligent, keep being tenacious about what you're doing. Don't let what nobody say discourage you from the vision that God gave you, because a lot of times others not gonna see it because He gave you the vision.
That's right. That's right.
Doing what you're doing, man, and God gonna bring it to pass.
Amen. Okay.
One of my favorite quotes by Felicia Rashad is this: television is furniture. Film is art, but stage is foundation. And Born for the Stage can enable you, when you find and recognize and perfect and present your gift, it is your launching pad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome. I've learned a lot in this industry and in life, and you got to think of other people. It can't be just about you. Real quick, got about 3 more minutes left, so go around the room. There's no term to it. How can we find you on social media? How can your audience find you on social media?
Main profile is Instagram, so check me out. I got, all my music and different stuff there, so that's where you can find me. KVNLEE2424.
They can track your upcoming projects.
And they'll be able to find my new music, Phasing, which was released yesterday, so please check that out. And show love, Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. They can find me for all the grand showcases that we'll be bringing to the DMV area through a website called www.kuumbaensemble.org.
Awesome.
And that's Kuumba with 2 U's, Kuumba. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Rosalind Gaines. Plug me in, find what you need. We've got a whole list of showcases that I'm sure will excite every theatrical patron.
Awesome.
Well, I'm on IG, Facebook, Twitter, all of those things. But my main, my website will be the best place because it has links to everything else. And my website is IamMissLynn.com. IamMSLYNN.com. I am Miss Lynn.
Okay. Well, Instagram, I'll be THoney1. In Facebook, I will be Trea Bertrell. So if you do a search, you should be able to find me on both of those.
Me on Facebook, Antonio Joseph Smith. Follow me, hit me up, show me some love. I show love back, definitely. Hit me up on Instagram at Call Me Tone Butter, CALL. Look, I can't even spell it. LETONEBUTTA. Follow me.
Just like to say, that's going to do it for this edition of KA ZARR Spotlight of the Month. Our next segment is going to be part 2 to the Filmmaker's Deep Dive. So join us again. Check out the website, www.kazarrstv.com.